Hey guys, it's Gosia. I hope you are well and super excited for Christmas. We are just under a week away from Christmas, and I thought, some of you will probably be well done with your Christmas shopping, but some of you will keep it till last moment. I don't call it last moment the week before because actually this is an awesome time to be getting that. I usually go and do it all at once, and I've done that last week. But I thought this is a cool idea for a video that I want to share with you today. So I will be sharing with you 10 stylish ideas for a gift, 5 for a lady and 5 for a man. Without further ado, here's the first one. So there is a lot of good gifts, but one and always a good one, I think, is a jewelry. Again, within the jewelry, there is huge amount of choices. But if your knowledge about the person is limited, if you're not sure about their likes and dislikes, I would rather go minimal rather than over the top. What I mean by that is go quality, but go something small, like studs. You can go diamond studs, but that's obviously quite a pricey investment. Depending on your budget, you can go pearls, which should be flattering for everybody. If you're not sure about whether they should or like wearing gold or silver, there's also mixed metal choices, which I would go with if I wasn't sure. So you can go studs, you can go delicate, something like this. These both were gifts that I got from friends. Very personal, very meaningful, and I think everyone will appreciate something like that. You can go with a bracelet. Again, if you're not sure if they like something as chunky as this, like I do, I would just go with some small ones that I can layer with others if they'd like to, or just one on its own. If it's a wife or a fiance, you can go with rings as well. You can go with bigger necklaces and bigger necklaces, bigger earrings, if this is something that you know they will like, and that will also be very meaningful. Another one for a lady, which I think is very stylish, very nice and thoughtful around Christmas time, or any time really, but Christmas especially, is a scarf. You don't have to go chunky scarf. You can buy beautiful silky scarf. If you're not sure about the colors, you can pop me a message. I can help you consult that, or you can go through, have a look at what they normally wear, how they look with this or that color. You can basically, at this day and age, it's really as simple as going through their Facebook profile, sometimes checking at pictures or speaking with their loved ones. Not everyone has a profile on Facebook if we're talking about mothers, grandmothers, and so on. But one thing I want to share with you, one color that is beautiful, not so wintry, but flattering on every skin tone, is turquoise. And I'm not saying you have to go turquoise scarf, turquoise jewelry, but there's things that you can implement within that. You can get something with a beautiful turquoise stone in a necklace, in any piece of jewelry that you do, or like a little part within the print, and that will be amazing against every skin tone. Plus, you can remember that, some people are going on a holiday, like a summer holiday, within the next month or so on. And you can think about that as well. I think that would be also very thoughtful if you know someone who is, and then getting something more summery will also be a really cool gift and a gift idea. Another thing that I think all ladies, or at least 85 to 90% of them, love, is a handbag. We all need to wear one, be a handbag or backpack, because there's very stylish backpacks available nowadays. The choices are endless, and you don't have to go black, because yes, there are women that can have 50 black bags, and yes, believe us when we say that they're all different. But you can also go with something that maybe they wouldn't be so keen on spending money on, but you can do that for them. And that's the idea behind the gift. Usually, I often think about, I'm comfortable spending something on something as a gift, even though sometimes I wouldn't be on buying it for myself. And I just, that thought of process behind the gift usually kind of motivates me. But the most important thing is personal, making it personal, finding out a little bit more about the person. So handbags, and again, size of the handbag matters as well. So think about the woman's lifestyle, whether she usually keeps everything in, from her goodies to sometimes your goodies, where if you're a man and watching me right now, to children's goodies, then she will probably need a big one. If not, then you maybe, you know, like a nice cute crossbody bag, or one that she can wear when she goes out, and in case she doesn't have one already. So this was the fourth one, and the last one, I think, no, there's actually two more. Another one is gloves. I think around this time of the year, gloves are a really cute and thoughtful present. They can be knitted gloves, but a really stylish gift, I think it's leather gloves. Again, if this is something you would think she would like, you don't have to get real leather. You can get vegan leather or whatever. There's so many choices, and they don't have to be black again. They can be gray, they can be blue, they can be red, they can go with her lipstick. You know, it doesn't have to be bag and shoes go together. Actually, this is not really the rule anymore. So this is another thing to keep in mind. And another stylish gift for a lady, which I think is always a winner, is a perfume. Again, very personal. If you're not sure about the scent, I would rather go with something more flowery and fresh that she can wear day and night. Is more versatile that way. If it's something very sweet, it's usually not that versatile. Not that many people can wear a sweet scent, and if they do, it's usually in the evening. So again, depending on what you want to be gifting it for, unless you know a specific one that she loves, then go for it. I would not even hesitate. And now moving on to men. Perfume can travel between men and women. I think it's always personal, it's always thoughtful. Men also like to look, smell, and feel good. Moving on from that, we had jewelry for the ladies. And for the men, I would say a tie. Tie, it's a very stylish, very personal, beautiful gift. Doesn't have to break the bank, but it can be a good quality investment that you can, you know, decide to do for somebody. I would not be going with black unless you know specifically that the person wants it, but it's not really a versatile piece to have. Probably navy, gray, brownish, I would be careful with. If you're not sure about the ties, pop me a message. I will be very happy to help you with. But usually I would just say try to keep it plain but really good quality if you want to keep it versatile. Unless, again, like with all the ideas that I share with you, unless you know specifically what the person wants, then go for it, and these rules probably won't apply as much. Another great idea for the men, moving on from a tie, would be a shirt. But that's something you need to be comfortable with buying and knowing someone's size. I love buying shirts for my brothers, for my father, for my family members, for my husband. I think just like a woman can never have too many handbags or shoes, whatever, men can probably never have enough shirts. Even if his lifestyle or his job is the one where he doesn't wear shirts, he probably would like to have one where he can just dress it up or dress it down. So great quality white shirt is probably a great investment, but this one usually needs to be a little bit more fitted, more tailored, so it can be more tricky. But you have so many choices for shirts that are kind of smart casual, and they usually, the sizes are a little bit easier to guess, a little bit easier to find for somebody. Another one, I'll leave it to it, but again, in terms of colors, you need to kind of look at their wardrobe, look what they like, what they look good in, kind of have a bit of a, you know, just give it a little thought, a little research, talk to their loved ones, or just guess, and maybe you'll be lucky, but usually I like to do my research before. Moving on from that, I think a wallet is a really good, stylish idea. Some people don't think it really matters, but it does. We flash a wallet so many times a day, especially if you're the person you're buying for is often in business situations. These little things matter, you know, in the whole image overall, and I think it's quite a thoughtful one. But again, just like for a lady, have their health, lifestyle in mind. We go bigger and bigger with our bags, and I think men go smaller and smaller with their wallets, in terms of, you know, we don't carry so much cash around anymore. We just go with cards. And men like keeping, oh my god, I think I'm going a little bit too fast, but I'm trying to keep it all in quite a smallish video. Men try to keep their wallets usually in their pockets, so bear in mind that they don't want to be carrying something super massive and big. And if you want them to really use it and be happy with the gift, again, do a bit of a research of his lifestyle and his likes and dislikes. Another super cool and stylish gift idea for a man, it's a belt. And again, depending on his style, be it very smart or casual or whatever, you can get ones that will be quite versatile for day to night. You can even get the ones that, if you're not sure about the color, if you're going for the leather, you have the versatile ones, the swappable ones where you can go brown to black. I actually love those, as long as they're quite good quality. And you kind of need to know their size as well, because then it'll be small, medium, large, whatever. So again, if you're the wife, have a scoop around the wardrobe and make sure you know the size. You don't want to offend anyone either. If you're not if you're the wife, you probably already have an idea anyway, but if you're the mother, the sister, probably speak to the person that's closest to the man. And I think that's it. I think we've gone through them all. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are going for any of the ideas that I've shared here and not sure about textures, colors, sizes, I'm happy to help you as long as I'm available and as long as I can, as much as I can do over the phone or online, or I can still pop maybe a consultation before Christmas. Otherwise, if you're not sure, you can always give someone a gift of style consultation with me. I make a personalized vouchers, and pop me a message if this is something you would like. Otherwise, I think gift ideas like the ones I've shared with you, at the bottom line, they meant to make someone feel good, because they are meant to make them look good, and that goes in line. And there's nothing better than giving someone a gift of the feel good and basically the love. That's all that Christmas is about. It's about giving, it's about loving, it's about joy and being happy and feeling amazing. And that's basically what I wish you this Christmas. This is probably going to be my last video before that magical time. Make sure you be kind to yourself and love yourself as much as you love others, because sometimes we forget about that. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.